Alan Kay reminds us that the best way to predict the future is to invent it. As far as we know, we humans are the best at it. It is not so much that we are good at inventing things, but more so it is the ideas that we have invented that have helped us invent our own future. As far as we know, we have invented the most complex language in the known universe, and as far as we are aware, we are the only species to have invented a system of writing our language, so that others can understand our thoughts, when we are not there to speak them. Also, to the best of our knowledge, we are the only known living creatures to have invented the scientific method, which in turn, has greatly improved the human condition, even when a few things could have turned out better than they did. It is not that the inventors of ideas or things intended to do us harm, but such was the byproduct. For that, we forgive them, for they knew not what they were doing. Today we will take a look at a few things that have happened on April 9th throughout history that have been both good and bad. First, the man who told us that truth is the daughter of time, and not authority, closed his eyes for the last time in 1626, after an eventful life of 65 years. Sir Francis Bacon was an English philosopher who is best remembered for promoting an early form of the scientific method. He held that the aim of scientific investigation is the practical application of the understanding of nature to improve the human condition. In 1770, Thomas Seebeck drifted off to sleep, never to awaken again. In his 61 years, he made major contributions to the inventions and discoveries in our understanding and use of electricity. Chief among them, he invented a way to make electricity from heat, or the lack of it, which we call cold. He invented the thermocouple, which to this day, is still the best way that we have of measuring temperature. It is also a key component of the semiconductor, which is the foundation of modern computers. In 1815, Alphonse Beau de Roches made his entrance in France. He was the first person to propose the internal combustion engine, and this paved the way for our modern cars. This derailed the development of better electric cars, which were all the rage before Henry Ford made practical use of the internal combustion engine. It turns out that this was a bad idea, but we did not see it at the time. It seems that we are back on track now with the development of better ways of storing electricity, so that we will resurrect the electric car. In 1934, we lost Oskar von Miller at the age of 78. He was a German electrical engineer who fostered the electric power industry in Germany and founded the Deutsches Museum of Science and Technology in Munich, which is one of the oldest collections of neat, old, original junk that I have ever seen. It is a must-see. Miller made fundamental improvements in electrical power transmission lines as he supported Nikola Tesla's alternating current over Thomas Edison's direct current ideas. He oversaw the design and construction of the largest hydroelectric power station in the world. The Lake Welchen power plant is still one of Germany's largest peak load power stations. Then in 1974, Phil Brooks patented the disposable syringe that is still in use today. It made economic sense at the time, and it still does today, if one only looks at the cost of the syringe. This, however, is the case with many disposable items like plastic bottles, diapers, and toilet paper, but these are things that we will address another day. Encourage more mindful inventions and uses of our resources.